A&R Duty.
I'm a student of the game. I love music. Like there's hardly any song that you tell me about from any generation that I don't have an idea of or haven't listened to. So I really listen to music. So my music is a reflection of every genre, every sound, every rap, every R&B, every note I've heard. So that's why when you hear Tonyross beat, it's always different. You don't know where it's coming from. You don't know where it's, and also there's always soul. So I would just say the soul in my music. Even when it's a dance hall song, you still get that soul. You still get something. There's something drawing you in it, you know. And that's what I always try to lose.
When an artist drops a song, he has a whole team that is pushing everything, saying, new Kenny out, go and stream. What are you doing for yourself as a producer? Are you waiting for them to now say, put this back? That's not going to help you. So the next step for a producer is for you to take that next extra step of saying, okay, that publicity, you owe yourself that. You know, nobody's going to help you do that. So it starts from there. For someone like me, I always try to pay attention to that. Look, when I drop a song with an artist, I don't just stop at waiting for the artist to give me all the tags. I take extra step. I go for an 1 or 2 interviews, say hello, do you know that song? I mean, like, come on, hey, really, what's your name? Rexxie, you know, and you're going from there.
Every producer needs to know that every song you produce is you own that sound. You own it. Unless you signed off your rights, you get me. So if you don't sign any rights, it's still yours. You get me. You still have that your 50% publishing or there. You get me. So I just feel like everybody should just go learn. Even me, I'm still learning the music. I hate the business. I hate it. Get me? I hate it. I just like to create, but the music business sucks, you know. But I still have to find a way to learn, and you know, I'm still learning every day. I still have a lot of questions unanswered, you know.
I've worked a lot of difficult talents. A lot. In fact, I've worked in more difficult talents than talented ones because they're the ones that have the money. So I've got a lot of Yahoo boys that will come and sing, and you know, you have to deliver. You have to make them live like, yes, this money, this 1 million with this guy say, you go try now. So I just try to be positive around them, not lie. I'm not lying to them. I won't say bad, but I'll be positive, you know. I won't say it's bad. I just try to encourage them and do the best I can do. But if it's about stressful celebrity artists, knowing you're trying to cope with someone that believes that is bad. man choke, man. It's part of the creative process, you know. Main things at the end of everything, there must be a jam.
A&R Duty.
There was a time when Ice Prince was the #1 Afrobeat artist in the world. He was the #1. He had beats, he had everything. He was the biggest artist at that time. Wizkid was not the biggest artist. Davido was not. It was Ice Prince, you know. And I feel like he dropped the ball. But I mean, it's not a one-man job, and this is not a shot to Ice Prince. But I felt like the Chalk Boys, they really didn't hold they were the last hip hop group that was supposed to take us to the promised land, and I feel like they all dropped it. They all dropped the ball from MI to, you know, and they just started doing Afrobeat, and you know, they had it because it's not the fans. The fans will always consume what you give them. You get me? The fans that they should not. Nigerian fans love music, any type of music. There was a time where it was Makosa. There was a time it was Greg David. There was a time it was Celine Dion. You get me? I was outside like in 2002 and all these years. You know, this song, this Greg David, were really what they play in parties and stuff. So it's not the fans. Nigerian fans really like, but it's what they are giving that they will consume and they will go with, or what's popular. So I feel like if you're a hip hop artist and you're watching this, you should just really go hard and don't no, tell yourself the truth. I'm a rapper, and stand by that in any room you are, and you get what you deserve. As long as you're good at what you're doing, and just keep being consistent and not doing rap today and tomorrow you're doing Afrobeat and tomorrow, you get me. So that's what I think.
Artist development is, I'll say, is one of the key factors in the industry because everybody's growing. Everybody's, even the Weezy of 2 years ago is not the Weezy of now. You know, the Burna Boy of last year is not the Burna Boy of now. The Burna Boy that was killing shows last year, not the way killing shows this year. You can see the evolving everything and everything growing and everything. So artists should learn to develop themselves. So artists always have this mindset that they're talented, and when we reach there, we go down to good with like you have to have it in you. Like before a Burna Boy got to the stage he is right now, and everybody's clapping and saying, "Wow, Udogu, you bad," you know. There was a point where it was just saying DJ press play and just pressing play, you know. And now he's now the one having bands and everything, you know. So we've basically watched Burna Boy grow from an artist to a musical director in front of us, you know, like some fella vibes, you know. So that's the power of how artist development is. There's a point where an artist learns to understand how to use a live performance, using backing tracks. Artists learn, so every artist should just not wait for that time. You don't even have to wait till you're in that level before you feel like I want to be this kind of artist. You know, develop yourself. You know, understanding the business basically is artist development. So yeah, important. It's sweeter for me to meet an artist that is well groomed and ready, you know, because it's easier for you to work with.
I feel like every artist needs an A&R, you know, because you just create from your own, you know, part. But me, I double as that when I'm producing. I also A&R, like, you know. So it's really a lot of what I do. You get me? So I feel like every artist needs to have that A&R. You get me? But here we're like, because I've seen a lot of great songs. I'm like, no, this should have been the chorus and not the verse. You get me? This kind of thing.
I've seen people do it right here to that. But this one, I didn't even look at him and I just know say this guy na bro. So but in I know for a man say but it's the work of an era will say you that person will, you know, what things for make sense. You know what thing they sing like this. Bros, get this guy, man. It's hot. If they know the hot, they know hot, they know talented, they know what's going on.
There are also other aspects of A&R, like, you know, getting a label, getting you to a label, preparing you for a label, and even also like helping you get branding. You get A&R can also influence that and stuff like that. So.